Welcome to Vocal Tips and Tricks. I am Cornelius of Voice Studio East, and I am here to give you 5 tips to help you develop a smooth legato and sing with a greater sense of continuity and flow. To illustrate and practice each tip, we will be using the following excerpt from Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Tip number 1. Consonants are more disruptive to the continuity of a phrase than anything else, so practice singing the phrase with all the consonants removed, leaving only the vowels. For example, take my hand becomes e-a-e. By removing the consonants like this, it is possible to sing across several notes without any interruption in between. Let us try it. Now with me. Now just you. Tip number 2. When adding the consonants back in, it is especially the words that end with consonants that are troublesome, because the consonant may elicit you to end the note prematurely. To prevent this, shift the consonant from the end of the word to the beginning of the next word. Thus, take my hand becomes take my hand. Let us try it. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now with me. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now just you. Tip number 3. You may be in the habit of singing some vowels louder, brighter, or more forcefully than other vowels, and this too can disrupt the continuity of the phrase. To combat this tendency, it helps to practice singing the phrase using just one vowel. Let us go with ah for this phrase. Thus, take my hand becomes tak ma hand. Let us try it. Tak my hand, tak my hand, love, now with me. Tak my hand, tak my hand, love, now just you. Tip number 4. When bringing the original vowels back in, there will still be a tendency for diphthongs to interrupt the continuity of the phrase by eliciting you to close the vowels prematurely. We can prevent this by taking care to sing on the open part of diphthongs. That is, instead of this, take my hand, take my whole life too. We need this. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now with me. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now just you. Tip number 5. This one is more of a psychological trick. To keep your legato steady, it helps to make a slow, steady gesture with your arms, avoiding any disruptions or sudden jerks when going from one note to the next. By keeping your bodily movements smooth, chances are you will keep your singing smooth too. Let us try it. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now with me. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now just you. We have focused on the Elvis Presley song, but you could apply this to any slow ballad-esque song that calls for legato vocals. When it comes to more upbeat rhythmic songs, it may still be worth practicing a slower legato version first, as this will make your tone more steady and consistent and probably clean up your technique. Then, once you have learned the slow, continuous version, you can deliberately break up the legato to bring the punchiness back, while still retaining the sense of an underlying continuity. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. If you have any questions, whether about legato or about anything else, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you wish to get in touch, you can click the link in the description to join my Discord server, or visit my website at voicestudioeast.com, where you can also book lessons. Stay tuned, remember to like and subscribe for more content, and as always, thanks for watching.